Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. For this Wednesday, I was planning on doing Oxygen Not Included to continue our playthrough there when I spotted this little, I wouldn't say a little game, but I spotted this game, and one of the reviewers actually wanted to take a look at this game. I'd watched 2 or 3 minutes of his gameplay, and he said it's basically a mix of Satisfactory, Factorio, which are both management type games, and Supreme Commander decided to sit in on it as well. So I'm gonna grab it since it looks like a nice game to me, and I'm gonna share my first, let's say 20-30 minutes of gameplay with you guys. So let's kick it off. I've tweaked my settings. This is an early access title, as you can see down here. I did take a look at the settings. We have a pretty standard graphical setup. We have our resolution, full screen, vertical sync, a frame cap. You can have it on auto, all the way up to 240. We have screen space ambient occlusion as well, some multi-sampling, fast approximate anti-aliasing, and then planet surface shadows, planetary motion blur. If it looks like it's a bit too much, I might turn that down. At least we have our decent sliders here. We can at least separate whatever we want. And then gameplay settings, including which icons we want to see, our camera settings, research, and then apparently we have a third person mode for building, or we could switch to God mode, which gives us a top-down view while we're building. I guess we'll see which one looks like it's a bit more applicable. And our basic controls, we have quite a few things here. Now, I'm aware that the game starts you off on a planet, and you won't be, I don't think on this video we'll be getting very far into the gameplay itself. Let's apply that, and let's hit a new game. Right. Ooh, we have a seed, or cluster. That's nice. So we have a cluster, number of stars, and a resource multiplier. I guess we'll just run it on normal for now. So let's see here. We have 4 M class, 4 7K class stars. Okay, a black hole. We have a black hole here somewhere. Okay. And it looks like we're going to be starting somewhere with a G-type star. So let's hit the button and get going.
Welcome to the actual universe. You may find it's different from our homeland. Should you be able to adapt to the laws of physics in a short time, I am your advisor and will help you through this mission.
Okay. So it looks like we're entering the system. We just passed the star.
Everything here is yours. As one of Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere Program, you will explore this cluster step by step. By using the resources here to construct the Dyson Sphere to provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen a designated planet for you to start the mission, which has necessary resources for initial development. Now please drive the space capsule to the planet.
Okay, I'm actually piloting this thing. Okay, should I be worried? So, which planet would that be? This one? Beta Scuti 4. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we're using pretty generic.
Now you are about to reach the designated planet.
Well, I'm getting Spore vibes as well from this.
This is Icarus, a lightweight
Okay.
industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement. In this mission, you will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles.
Huh. And then we can right-click.
Now
this
try
one.
to recycle the space capsule. Right-click on it to recycle. You can use the same operation to collect resources, such as trees, gravel, etc. In the meantime, hold down Shift and right-click to give a series of commands.
Okay, so what do we have here? Rocks?
You receive several items after recycling the space capsule. Click the inventory button in the lower right corner of the screen to open the cabin to view them.
Okay, so we have a nice little queuing system at least. So this is, I think this kind of feels for me like the Supreme Commander side. You're having your commander in a unit that can actually build things. Let's take a look. What are these other tutorials?
You can hold down mouse middle button drag to rotate the angle of view, or slide the mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
Okay, so this looks like it just gives us more generalized information if we want, or more specific. Okay, so we can do that, and we can use the mouse wheel. Graphically, this game looks quite nice. Okay, let's break this and this down.
Yet you have not unlocked the construction menu, which will be done automatically when complete any technology research. Click the technology tree button at the bottom right of the screen to open the technology tree and activate a research.
You can also hit T for that. Right, so we have the Dyson Sphere Program main quest. So now we want to get electromagnetism. English, that's a difficult language. And that looks like it will give us a wind turbine, a Tesla tower, and a mining machine. Okay, definitely want that. And we will get access to magnetic coils. Okay, let's get going on that. Okay, so inventory. Where's the inventory? E. Okay, take items, split items. Okay, right. Replicator. Okay, so we want 10 of these. So okay, we got 2 of those, 2 magnets, and 1 copper will yield 2 of those, and we want 10, so we want 5. Can we make that? Okay, so it's actually inputting it by itself. That's nice. Nice, so we got there. Okay, now we have access to our thingies down here.
You have created a mining machine to achieve ore collecting automation. Pick it up from the inventory, or select it on Gathering of Construction menu to build it.
Okay, so the mining machine. What does it actually give us? Oh, the more veins covered by the mining machine. Okay, so can I put it like over these? No.
You can use the R key to rotate the mining machine for covering more veins. The more veins covered, the faster the ores will be gathered. If you want to ignore grid snapping, try holding down the Shift key.
Oh, thank you. That's what was bothering me.
One of your production facilities is not powered. You need to keep it within the power coverage area and supply it with power facilities in order to maintain its normal works.
Let's put that there and put a Tesla
Wind turbine.
tower.
You have established your first power grid. Not all power facilities has its power supply area. Use the Tesla tower to extend the area of the power grid. You have done building the first power transmission facility, Tesla Tower. It can carry out short-distance wireless power transmission and expand the power supply area of the power grid. Click on it to view the current power grid information.
Nice. 71. Okay. So this chap looks like it can only hold a certain amount. Gotta get rid of this rock, it's bothering me. Right, that's nice. Okay, buildings. So, can we make more? Yes. I want... Okay, so... And that needs iron ore. Okay, do we have an iron ore node here somewhere? That looks like iron ore to me. Is this iron ore? Looks like it. Okay, so we want, to be honest, let's start with a wind turbine. And we want one of those. I have to say, I'm quite enjoying this. Sorry if you're hearing weird noise, it's just me being very excited at the moment. Here we go. Right, so let's rotate, and can I get you to cover everything? Yep, I can kind of squeeze you in there. And let's give you your own little wind turbine. Okay, how's this looking power-wise?
Energy is required in all mecha activities. If it is depleted, the activities will be restricted. You can click the mecha panel button at the bottom right of the screen to open the mecha panel and resupply fuel into the fuel chamber.
Okay, and what exactly do we use as fuel? No? These things? Yeah. Huh. Okay, I want to get a couple more of these chaps going, so... let's get 5. Then 2 more of these. I just want to clean this up a bit. Yeah, I'm aware of the sufficient energy thingy. Okay, it's still transferring those. Okay, so it's probably still producing. Yeah. I actually love that you can just click the building and it will create everything that it needs for that particular building. So since iron seems to be the main thing we're gonna be focusing on, quit construction mode. Okay, so right, what do we need to unlock next? Automatic metallurgy. This probably high temperature. Yeah, this converts everything. Basic logistics. Okay, definitely we're gonna need that. Basic logistics, which needs 10 gears and 10 circuit boards. So we want 10 gears and 10 circuit boards. So how's our energy grid looking? Okay, so they actually have a limit, it seems, so... Okay, then... Can we get another refinery? Cancel. I just want one, please. I just say, my first impressions on this game, pretty darn... I'm enjoying it. The logistics system, right.
You have received the sorter and the conveyor belt, which can achieve full automation now. Use the conveyor belt to transport the piled up ores from the mining machine, and the sorter can deliver the ores from the conveyor belt to the smelter for automatic smelting.
Nice. So next we want to unlock the automatic smelting, which means what is the crafting menu exactly? Replicator. Oh, we have a storage unit as well. That's not a bad one to have. Okay. Right. So we want. I forgot it's times 2. Give me 1 stack of circuitry. And give me 5 foils, please. And we did get some. Right, so build, please. Gathering. Can I squeeze all of them in there? Kinda. And we're gonna want a Tesla tower. Okay, now we have the smelter as well. Okay, so we should have access to... Yep. So let's give you a little... There we go. Right, so... Logistics, storage, right. Let's make... Okay, I think we have... They gave... How many did they give us? Don't think they gave us any storage containers, so... Okay, so... Let's make 4. And then what do these do exactly? Okay. Firstly, let's get the conveyor system going. So,
When putting a conveyor belt, all you need to do is determine the starting point and the end point of it. In addition, use the up arrow key to lift up one level, and use the down arrow key to drop down one level after the conveyor belt is lifted. Press keypad 0 to reset the construction height of the conveyor belt to the ground. If you don't want the conveyor belt to be attached to the building, you can try holding down the shift key.
yeah, we're gonna need a lot more conveyor belts. Right, what do I need for you guys? Not a lot, it seems. And you are made in groups of 3. Okay, so can you get me 10, please? But yeah, I'm gonna leave this episode here. I'll definitely come back to it and show you how it ends up looking a bit later on, after I've played a little bit more on my own. And then next week we'll definitely be kicking it off on yeah, I wish I could show more, but right now I just wanted to get my first impressions out, and the fact that I'm quiet usually means I'm enjoying myself. But I'm definitely seeing a lot of the Factorio side, satisfactory side, and I can definitely see how this could get a lot more interesting later on in the game. But this is Thunderwolf, and goodbye.